Hi, I'm Vinny Mazurko, founder of Baseball Swing Mastery. For those that know me, I've been improving batting averages and baseball players' home run power over the last 15 years. I spent countless hours of practice studying slow motion video, frame by frame video replays, and hit more than 500 baseballs per day. This non-stop practice and a true obsession for mastering the baseball swing is how I spent my life for over 10 years, and I want to give back. Let's rewind for a second. Personally, I had a bad experience and had my baseball swing messed up by a coach when I was a kid. That caused years of frustration because I sat on the bench more than I would get up to the plate. Only through countless hours of dedication, hard work, and persistence was I able to get my swing back and went on to master a .574 average. I would get up to 5 hits a game, hitting singles, doubles, triples, and home runs further than ever before. Over the course of my life, I learned that there are a lot of coaches out there, but there are very few that give solid advice, and many will do more harm than good to your son's baseball swing. I'm here now to prevent your son from having the same frustrating experiences that I had by having to learn the hard way. No matter if you've already spent hundreds of dollars on expensive specialized coaching, or if you're thinking of sending your son to a baseball clinic, before you waste any more time or money on coaches or training that will not produce results, I want to introduce you to a guarantee system that will get your kid off the bench and keep them in the game, that will transform your son into the star of their team, that will train your son to effortlessly hit home runs and increase your son's batting average to 500 plus and beyond, and that will build your son's confidence through baseball that will spread to other areas of their life. In this short video, you'll discover how my simple methods will finally help improve your son's swing once and for all. And I'll show you how to do it without spending hundreds of dollars on hitting lessons. In fact, it's very likely the person teaching probably is not even giving good advice. So it not only costs you hundreds of dollars, you're paying hundreds of dollars for bad advice. This video will only be posted for a short while, so watch it while you can. I guarantee you won't find this information anywhere else. If you're tired of going to your son's baseball game, not knowing if the coach is going to start your son or sit your kid on the bench, if you feel helpless as a parent and feel like there's nothing you can do to help your son in hitting or with their baseball swing, if it hurts you to go to the school or baseball award ceremony and watch all the other kids get trophies and awards in recognition for highest batting average or most home runs when your son gets nothing, that's about to change. Well, look, you need something that works now and works quickly, so you can go to your son's baseball game and know they're going to be in the starting lineup, and you'll be the one saying, yep, that was my son with the game-winning hit or home run. Let's face it, watching your son strike out and seeing the coach bench your kid can be difficult and frustrating, not only for your child, but also as a parent. I can tell you this, you are not alone. Many parents face the same frustration and feelings of helplessness year after year without any relief. Do me a favor right now. Take a deep breath. Gently close your eyes just for a few seconds and imagine, over the last 4 to 5 weeks, your son has been studying from the Baseball Swing Mastery course, and instead of sitting on the bench, you see them step up to the plate, and rather than seeing your son miss or just foul tipping the ball, you see him crack a ball over the center fielder's head and your son drives in 2 of his teammates. You see the joy in your son's face as he rounds the bases. You see him look at you standing on second base as everyone is cheering and congratulating you on your son's amazing talent. While you're celebrating your son's achievement, the parents of the former MVP gently leans over to you and asks, what has your son been doing? What have you been feeding him? All the while, you know the secret of success came from when you discovered the secret online course for mastering the baseball swing that has literally transformed your son into the star of the team. So how do we get you to this place? Well, it's easy if you know the formula. It all starts with these 3 easy principles. The first principle is that you need to know the proper mechanics of the swing, such as starting with the proper grip, the pre-stance, the stance, stride and load, hitting position, approach to the ball, contact, and then post-contact. The second principle is what you need to do to condition the proper mechanics into your son's swing so they don't even need to think about them when they get up to bat, such as having your son see the ball, hit the ball, the 1-2-3 drill, and use a mirror to condition the mechanics of your son's swing. You need to know how to get the most out of batting practice and what your son should be working on during batting practice. And that brings us to the third principle, knowing the step-by-step method for being able to diagnose or look at your son's swing to know how to quickly and easily correct their mechanics so your son can be hitting line drives as soon as their next game. There's a method to doing this properly. You can't force it or rush it, and you can't perform any of the steps out of order. In order to do this, you need tools and strategies that work. Now, as you can imagine, this is where things can get a little tricky. Listening to the advice of a well-intentioned coach, practicing the wrong hitting drills, or practicing the wrong swing can lead you all back to square one. Or worse, your son will end up backsliding and then sitting on the bench for the rest of their baseball career. So if you're finally ready to keep your son off the bench and to enhance the quality of their experience, here's what I have for you. A proven step-by-step blueprint for finally being able to enhance your son's baseball swing once and for all without having to spend hundreds of dollars on hitting lessons from someone that is most likely giving bad advice. You'll learn how to master the proper mechanics for every step of the swing, even if you feel like you've tried everything before and nothing worked. From there, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to condition the proper mechanics of the swing into your son's body so it's automatic, so they will not even need to think about the swing mechanics when they go to the game. And I'll show you how to do this so it'll be as simple as seeing the ball and hitting the ball for your son at the game. We'll diagnose your son's swing and discover exactly how to enhance his overall power and ability to get hit after hit consistently. No matter if your son is always striking out, popping up, grounding out, flying out, or simply has no power. And even if your son has never hit a home run or ball out of the infield before, I'll show you exactly how to turn these problems around. Then we'll learn how to maximize making contact with the baseball so your son can hit for average, when to hit for power and when not to hit for power, and how. This is crucial if you truly want to be able to help your kid with their baseball swing once and for all, and so you can go to your son's game knowing they're going to be in the starting lineup. You'll learn the secrets to having opposite field power, hitting for both average and power at the same time, and the do's and don'ts of mastering the mechanics of the baseball swing. You'll have the tools you can use to diagnose your son's swing and quickly correct his mechanics so he can be hitting line drives by his very next game. Or if you don't have the time to learn what I'm teaching to help your kid, I will do it for you through my easy to understand step-by-step videos. All you need to do is give your son just the first video in the course, and in the first seconds your son will be hooked no matter what age. I will take your son step by step through the process of mastering mechanics of the baseball swing so they finally have the skills necessary to become the MVP of their team and be the one with the game-winning hit or home run and be the one batting over 500 on their team. You will no longer need to do anything else. No further action will be needed by you. You can just sit back and go to your son's game and enjoy watching the results of your son getting hit after hit and watch as they continue to gain more and more power, hitting a farther and farther shot each week or each game. That's the only action you will need to take. Simply implementing any of these processes will completely transform your child's game. I've put this all together in a course showing you the exact strategy you need to follow to finally enhance your son's baseball swing once and for all. It's called Baseball Swing Mastery. Here's what you get once you click into your private instant access area. 3 modules with over 30 videos of your step-by-step training. Because I always over-deliver, I'm throwing in 3 special bonuses. Bonus number 1, the 3 most important keys to hitting for power. I save the best for last and dive in deeper into the topic of hitting for power to discuss the physical as well as mental thought process in hitting for power. You'll discover the secrets of the all-time greatest home run hitters. In bonus number 2, I go over the mental game. I go over what you should be thinking about while at the plate. I go over all the non-physical stuff that can't be seen. In bonus number 3, I go over how to effectively practice using hitting drills, properly practice using batting tees, and discover the step-by-step system of effectively practicing right now in your home or backyard. He'll get the most out of practice time and learn to practice effectively and do what works. Now, before I give you access so you can get started, listen to what others are saying about this course. I receive tons of praise and feedback from satisfied customers all the time, and don't take my word for it. Here are just 5 of the many testimonials I receive about the Baseball Swing Mastery course, including from Evan. I've never heard the swing described in such a way that was so easy to understand. From Donna, I viewed some of the site yesterday and was just blown away by your expertise and how much this is going to help these boys. From Aaron, I was a beginner hitter and had difficulty batting. My parents introduced me to Coach Vinny's Baseball Swing Mastery program. He changed everything about my hitting. After only a few weeks, I made the All-Star game and got invited to play on a travel team. I love learning baseball with Coach Vinny. I am having so much fun playing baseball now. My dad has more fun watching me smack the baseball every game. Thank you, Coach Vinny. From Omar. After my first full season of playing professional baseball, I knew I needed to improve my hitting. I went to Vinny Mazurko and the Baseball Swing Mastery program. Using the Baseball Swing Mastery program, I was able to be more consistent at hitting line drives up the middle and driving the ball with home run power more consistently to right center field. Vinny is someone who understands hitting and cares about each baseball player he shares his program with. Vinny, thanks for all your help with my swing. From Carmichael. My son enjoys playing baseball. Last year, he joined Little League and played in the outfield. He had a lot of difficulty with hitting the ball. He struck out most of the time and almost never made any contact. He had no confidence at the plate and thought about quitting the game, especially after all his friends kept getting hit after hit. After only a few sessions with Baseball Swing Mastery, he was a completely different player. With his newfound plate discipline, he not only hit the ball, but much harder and further than most of his peers. He hit singles and doubles every game. Strikeouts were few and far between. Thanks to Baseball Swing Mastery, in one summer, my son has qualified the Summer Little League travel team and was even invited to play with a travel team this fall. The instruction he received is phenomenal, and I highly recommend the Baseball Swing Mastery program to players of all skills. Those 5 who let me share their stories are living proof that this process works. Through Baseball Swing Mastery, you now know that it is indeed possible to finally be able to help out your son with their baseball swing once and for all. In fact, you're probably already envisioning diving into the conditioning and training videos to see how much you can get your son's swing to improve, and then go into your son's next game knowing they're going to be in the starting lineup and seeing your kid with the game-winning hit. Here again is everything you're getting with the complete Baseball Swing Mastery program, which you have access to in just a few seconds. And you're probably thinking, this must cost a fortune. Because my training works, I can easily charge $500 per hour of one-on-one coaching, or between $1,500 to $5,000 for attending one of my live workshops. I am proud to say that is not the case here, not even close. Although $500 would be worth it, I know that in these times, that may put my exclusive training just out of the reach of those that really need it. So I'm offering the Baseball Swing Mastery course for the insanely low price of $197. And for a limited time, I'm taking the total price of this transformational course down to only $47. The course is laid out in a membership style format, so we're always updating, adding, and improving the content to accommodate the needs of our members. Each member gets 6 months access to my training, but as a bonus, I'm giving you 2 for 1. If you act now, I will give you an additional 6 months access for free, taking your total access to a full year. Some people might be thinking, what if this doesn't work for me? I'm going to remove all the risks and give you a full 60 days to put this super effective method and training to the test. If you're not 100% satisfied with the training for whatever reason, simply send me a quick email and I will refund your money, no questions asked. No games or tricks here, just a proven system that gets results. I can make this kind of guarantee because this works, and I know this makes you feel trusting, confident, and excited about getting started. And one last thing, this is not sold in stores or even known by the vast majority of coaches. You won't find this anywhere else on the internet. If you've watched this presentation all the way through, then you know this is finally what you need to help your son with the baseball swing once and for all, so they can feel confident in their abilities to contribute to the team and have the skills necessary to become the MVP. So take action now by clicking the Add to Cart button at the bottom of this page, and you'll get instant access to the entire course within seconds. Before you get started, I want to remind you of one thing. No one likes to watch their son sit on the bench, strike out, or be unhappy. Not you and not your son. And even if your son is not routinely on the bench or glued to the bench like some other kids, imagine what your son can accomplish by using this training to take their average game to become one of the top players on their team. The longer you wait to take action, the harder it is to break bad habits that your son probably has developed or will develop if they continue what they're doing and swing the wrong way. Don't let this be you. Go ahead and take action now by clicking the button below. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.